Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face when you're sleeping. Nature is best when it comes to the hide-and-seek game, and we're here to help you witness it firsthand. From geckos to spiders, and from octopi to cute birdies, you'll be seeing animals with super camouflage that really exist. And watch till the end of the video to find out the animal which literally went transparent to hide from predators. Gecko. Alright, so first of all, can you spot the gecko here? Take some time, look closely. Didn't see it? Let us zoom in for you. Geckos possess the ability to camouflage with colors of their environment, as well as the shapes and vegetation of the forests they inhabit. They have so perfectly mastered the ability that it's not just very hard, but almost impossible at times to spot them. Their fringe flaps on their lower jaws and the sides of their bodies flatten against the surface. This helps in obscuring their outline and completely blending with the environment. For instance, look at this video and look how mesmerizingly blended the gecko is with the tree. Octopus. This one's going to surprise you, I'm sure of it. What is it that you see in this picture? Never in my wildest dreams would I have thought that it was a damn octopus right there. And this is the kind of masters they are when camouflaging. Not only can they change the color of their skin, but they can also restyle their skin texture according to the thing it's clinging on. And the result is a disguise which makes them almost entirely invisible until they start moving. Plus, the fact that the octopus are colorblind and are still able to blend in so perfectly is something which came to me at least as a shock. Snow leopards. This is a picture of a mountain with some snow on it. But what else do you see? Let me tell you, a whole leopard is there looking straight at you. Found it now? Called the ghost of the mountains, these snow leopards are in no way behind any animal when it comes to natural camouflaging abilities. However, unlike chameleons, they do not change their skin color, and neither, like octopus, they change their skin texture. Instead, the thick fur pattern with dark rosettes and spots is enough for them to blend and never be spotted by anyone, especially at first glance. And you can see it in the video where this snow leopard is seen basking in the rugged terrain of the valley. See how the leopard matches its surroundings? It doesn't need any extra effort for camouflaging. The dead leaf mantis. Okay, so you know what to do, right? Go ahead, find the mantis. Can you see where it is? Well, it's right there. You just need to see very, very carefully. Dead leaf mantis is the name given to it for its ability to mimic dead leaves. Belonging to the family of praying mantises, this creature is becoming popular among humans to keep as a pet, however difficult it might be to. It's usually seen holding onto leaves, staying very still, till an insect comes very near to them without knowing about the danger. So if you ever go out on a walk, try to look for these tiny creatures in the dead leaves scattered everywhere. Orange oakleaf. Alright, here's another picture. You need to find the butterfly. Done? Well, I've got a bit of a surprise here. There is actually no leaf, and every leaf you see right here is the orange oakleaf butterfly. Gotcha, no. Now, being the national butterfly of India, the orange oakleaf is a sight to behold, although it might not look quite outstanding at first look. Just as in this clip, where, if it were up to me, I'd have thought it was a dead dried leaf, which I would have just stepped on. Tawny Frogmouth. You know what to do. Yep, spot the birdie. Do you see it? Well, yes you do. It's a rather easy one. Tawny frogmouths are what we're seeing here. These owl-like birds are not just the master of camouflage, but cute too. But well, we're not here to talk about their cuteness now, are we? Coming back to them being the masters of disguise, their disguise in camouflage is assembled through a combination of stretched bodies, flattened and colored feathers, narrowing their eyelids to obscure their yellow eyes, and an uncanny ability to stay absolutely still and quiet. Cuttlefish. Now let's take a look at this picture here. It's apparent how perfectly camouflaged the fish is, and this is how cuttlefish work down in the water, by contracting the muscles around tiny, colored skin cells, which come in several colors and help the fish adapt with whatever it touches. Iranian spider-tailed viper. It's not only the spider it fooled, but us humans too, and for years till it was actually spotted. Known as a spider snake, is a venomous snake found in Iran. Well, of course it's quite obvious from the name, but this is not what we're here to talk about. The ability of it to perfectly camouflage in its surroundings and then to stay as still as it can till an insect or some other being gets attracted to it, and then come close enough for the snake to catch it easily. The snake is a superb mimic, and its tail resembles a spider. Yup, that is exactly what lures prey towards it. Spider. Well, I'd say it's a little easy for us to notice it, but it's not easy for the prey the spider is trying to hide from. Spiders, I know, are already creepy enough, but the ability of them being so perfectly blended in their surroundings increase the chances of us freaking out as soon as we get near and they move. This is how many spiders work, and they adapt so flawlessly that it is almost impossible to spot it at first glance. Maybe if you look at it carefully and take your time, you might get to witness nature at its best. Like, look at this one and wonder, would you have noticed it if you were there? Frogs. Look at this video. Do you really think there's a frog there? If we've asked you to, well, then there probably is one. You just need to look really carefully. Frogs use camouflage to avoid predators while they sleep or feed. They use cryptic coloration, which helps them fit in their habitat and lifestyle. Also, they need it as they are adept hunters who lay and wait for the prey to come near. Just like the frog in this video, it's hard to distinguish from the tree. Stonefish. It may look like one, but it is certainly not a stone. Although, if you look at the video, you might easily spot the stonefish. No one can just watch it without admitting how perfectly the fish is blended with the reef bottom. As the name implies, the fish is more like a crusty rock or a piece of rubble at the bottom of the sea. Most stonefishes are found in the same colors as the rocks: brown, gray, with yellow and orange spots on the body. And these spots help them look like debris from a coral reef. They are very patient killers, as they wait and wait for hours, staying as still as they can, until a small fish comes near them, not knowing what she was thinking is a rock is actually a big, bad monster waiting to eat them up. And as the prey is near its head, the stonefish attacks it in a second. Owls. Here's a photo of a tree. Tell me if you see the creature that's sitting there. Can you spot it? And this is how amazingly the animals can camouflage with their surroundings. Owls have evolved in many different environments to stay safe and stay at the top of the food chain. They use tufts to help camouflage and disguise themselves, as when the tufts are raised, they resemble trees and branches more than they resemble themselves. And well, they need it to hide from predators, especially when they're sleeping. Everyone wants their peaceful sleep, right? I must say though, that owls have found the best way to get theirs. The crocodile fish. Yes, there's a fish in this photo. You need to try a bit harder to spot this one out, and do let us know if you did. Now that you've taken your time, let me do it for you. That right there is the crocodile fish. And do you see how amazingly it's hidden itself? It's like nature created it for the sole purpose of staying hidden. Not just the whole body, but even the eyes of the fish help it blend in. The eyes have furry iris lappets, which help break up the black pupil of the fish, thus improving the camouflage. Now this is the coolest camo ever! European eel. To survive in the sea world, marine animals have been evolving for years. Among so many creatures is our eel, which has literally gone transparent in order to stay away from predators. They're also being called the glass fish, as they allow almost 100% light to pass through their body. Now that is something unique. See you next time.